Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to another Premier League guide. Today we are looking at Swansea City. I was going to attempt a Welsh accent, and I tried it before I started recording. No, that's not happening. Doesn't sound anything like Wales. So, let's have a look at Swansea. I do like Swansea in real life. They look like a really good sort of community club, and it's great having a team from Wales in the Premier League. So, but it is going to be a tricky battle to keep them up. So we're going to look through the team and tactics and finances and board and all the good stuff to see if, you know, it's doable. We got 37 million in the bank. We've got 10 million to spend. So we've basically got a budget of one player. Although we do have 150 grand's worth of wages. So even if we were to knock this down a little bit, we could get a few more million in. We might be able to sneak, you know, maybe 5 million more. Obviously, we might be looking at selling some players as well. But we've got a decent amount of wages, so that's not too bad. What do the board expect us to do? I'm assuming don't get relegated is the goal. Yeah, avoid relegation, FA Cup, 5th round, League Cup, 4th round. So as expected, really. Let's have a quick look in the staff. Oh, wow, that is bad. Worst in the league at a lot of this stuff. And you don't have actually that many options for staff. I'd maybe ask the board if we can have more coaches. Might be the first thing. But this does need rebuilding. The medical's all right. Scouting is below average in the league, and we've used up most of our recruitment. So I imagine there's some really bad scouts in here somewhere. But I definitely look to redoing this whole coaching setup, getting brand new staff in, asking the board for more. But let's see what our team report. Okay. Oh, this is the first one I've looked at, I think, where the weaknesses... there's more weaknesses than strength. Okay. We won't... You can pause it if you want to look at this in more detail, but I'm going to look at the squad anyway, so we don't really need to sort of see this too much. Okay. I'm a little bit worried. Let's have a look at the dynamics. Always good. So we've got a big core group. Is that the three main guys, isn't it? That's the yellows, isn't it? Yeah. So the three main guys to not upset Leon, Britain's Got Talent, Angel Rangel and Lucas Fabianski. So bear in mind with all these social groups, if you piss off a guy in a social group, there's a chance that others, his mates, will get upset. So having this big one here could be tricky if you're going to sell, you know, Tom Carroll or something like that. You could annoy some of the others in the group, but always good to keep an eye on that sort of stuff. So we've done the staff, so let's have a look at the squad, shall we? Right, we're not going to go through in glorious detail each position and player, but we're just going to look at overall where we need strengthening. So we've got Lucas Fabianski, who's a brilliant goalkeeper at this level. He's 32, so he's still got a few more years left in him. We've got Erwin Mulder, who's 28-year-old Dutch dude. He's only just joined. He doesn't look that good, according to my scouts. So maybe something I would maybe not first season, but I would look to bring in a goalkeeper that's like 2021 that's going to improve. Then with the hope that in a couple of years he can replace Fabianski as the number one. This guy I don't see has any sort of future at the club. I'll probably be looking into sell at the end of the first season, but it'll do for now. Centre back options. We've got Federico Fernandez, who is wanted. Dead or alive? No, he's just wanted. And then we've got Carl Bartley, who starts the game injured for 4 months. Bear that in mind. Alfie Mawson, decent youngster. A bit of a ball-playing defender, isn't he? Yes. Wow, I actually sounded like I knew I was talking about them for a second. Mike van der Horn, which you should keep just because he's got a great name. He's okay. He's all right. I like the fact we've got some younger players. A lot of the defences we've looked at so far, they've been quite old. But that is our 4 options for centre-back, bearing in mind one of them's out for 4 months. So we might need to look to strengthen that area. So right-back options, we've got Angel Rangel, who's 34 now. I don't like having wing-backs or full-backs with no pace, and it's only going to get worse this year. He might be okay for the first year, but see if we can do any better, really. We've got Karl Norton. He's the ex-Tottenham youngster, isn't he? Been at Swansea for 4 years now. Versatile, he can play on both sides, but he is right-footed, and I quite like him. I probably prefer to play him at right-back at the moment, just because he's got a bit more pace about him. Then we've got Martin Olsen, good left-back option, good pacey left-back option, which is nice. He lacks in a few areas, but he's okay on the left-hand side. Is that it for our full-back options? So, okay. Oh, that's not good, is it? We don't have a really backup left back. I don't like playing, James Milner aside, I don't like playing a right-footed player at left back, ideally. So, okay, we'll have a look at the rest of the team and then we'll come back to it. So we've got Leroy Fer, who's a versatile central midfielder. Leon Britton's got talent. We've got Renato Sanchez on loan. Obviously, FM18 haven't seen him play for Swansea so far this season because he's been a big, smelly dog turd. But, you know, he's going to be one of your first choices this season, which is great. We've got Jay Fulton, who's actually starts the game listed. We'll have a quick look. Might be for the best. He's worth £7 million, so there's definitely money to be made in this squad if you wanted to cash in on a few of the players. We've got Ki Sung Young, who's out for 4 weeks, so that's fine. We've got Roque Mesa. I have never heard of him in my entire... I keep getting told off for not showing the... Sorry. I know people like that. I apologise. I keep forgetting. Looks a very good player. Who is this man? Who's this man? It's Palmas. Okay, 11 million quid. Yeah, never heard his name mentioned, but apparently he's one of the best players at the club. As a box-to-box, and he's got a couple of the new roles, which is nice. We've got Sam Klukas, who's a pretty versatile player. Could he fill in at left back? Yeah, so now he's a left-footed winger, but actually he's a pretty versatile player, so he could be a backup left back if needed. And sort of central midfield. We've got Nathan Dye as a right winger. We've got Tom Carroll more central. We've got another... Is he transfer listed? Okay, Narsing starts the game transfer listed as well. Valued at £13 million. And he is wanted. And I would sell him because he's pretty turd. So there's some more money there. I'm liking it. We've got Wilfred Boney, who's a decent striker, plays best as a target man, but good finisher as well. And we've got Tammy Abraham, who's doing really well in real life. I doubt you'd be able to prize him away from Chelsea full time, but this year I think he's going to be very good for you. Jordan Ayew, who's all right, and Wayne Routledge, who's a decent all-round winger. He's 32 now, so... I'd probably keep him around for one season and then maybe look to move him on while I can still get a bit of money out of him. So let's see what tactics our Mr. Assistant Man suggests. So he's going for this little gem, 4-2-3-1 wide, with a single striker up front, I'm assuming Boney, or Tammy Abraham. Probably Boney to start. I don't mind that. Can Tammy Abraham really play on this? He's actually pretty versatile. You can't really play him as a wing. His crossing lets him down as a winger, but that's not too bad. You could get games on the right-hand side, like a backup option, and then be back up to Boney at the top as well. And then we've got Jordan Ayew, who's kind of the same sort of player, really, can play on this right-hand side. So I don't mind that tactic too much. We've got some decent central midfielders. So where am I looking to strengthen? So this is a tough one because... Let's face it kind of all needs strengthening. Apart from goalkeeper and striker, I would say if you're looking to play two up top, you definitely need to buy another striker. I'm not going to be playing two up top. I'm going to be playing one up top, so I'm okay with that. It's not too bad, actually, because if you've got a central midfield partnership of Mesa and Sanchez, that is pretty damn good. And there's definitely a couple of bits you can get rid of. If we got, say, 5 million for him and 10 million for him, that's another 15 million to add on to our 10 million. 25 million plus 5 million if we adjust the budget. We've got 30 million to spend, so you could get a couple of players here. Maybe another centre-back might be an option as well. The right-back, I think, is probably the most important, I think. I don't think Karangel's going to be the man for it anyway. Karl Norton's okay. I'm going to get a right back, I think, is my first dabble. And I might go pretty big. I want a first choice, somebody that can come in straight away and do a job. So maybe 15, 20 million on a right back. And then maybe look to just sprinkle in a couple of good young talents that can take over in a couple of years. Although our team isn't too old, we've got the likes of Wayne Routledge and Leon Britton, who's 34, Nathan Dye's 29 or something like that. But we've got plenty of options. Who's going to be sort of looking to play on this left-hand side? Yeah, so the left-hand side could be an issue as well. Obviously, we might have to play, like, if we played an inside forward, we might get better options, depending on just how you want to sort of set up. Wayne Routledge can come in and play as that natural inside forward. But yeah, right back and left wing is my two areas of improvement for this first season. As a challenge as a whole, keeping this team up, I think it's going to be a fun challenge. I don't think this is one of those, pretty easy. I think it will be a bit of a battle, but I think with the likes, you've got a good goalkeeper and you've got a brilliant central midfield partnership and you've got decent strikers, so you've sprinkled in a few good players. I think this could be definitely doable. I think it's survivable this season without too much of a struggle, he says, touch wood. And you can make a little bit of money here. But, like, there we go, my friends. I'd love to know your thoughts about the Swansea team. If you've started with Swansea in the FM beta, let me know in the comments because, help out other people. I'm no expert, so this is just my feelings, what I do if I started a game with Swansea. But let me know if you've started, any tactics you found useful, players you've bought in, or players you've sold, or even players that have underperformed. That will really help everybody out watching this video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please check out all my other FM18 content, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.